to the Lawrence Garden Farm.
If there was going to be a season finale, this would be it. But we're not going to get everything done today. So
you wish.
Yeah. So Forrest is here building the deck today for the kids' coop. So we're going to get that checked off of the list. We've got Jeremy Eater coming with trees from his nursery, which is right up the road. He's our country neighbor here, and he's got an awesome tree farm. So he's going to be coming here this morning to plant some trees that we picked out. And then another friend of mine is bringing his son over here. He's going to help us plant some trees on the berms. I'll just be doing some random things. Same with Casey. She's watering right now. We're going to get a lot done today.
So we know it's going to be a sunny day today. So I'm just going through and lightly watering. Things don't really need it, but I know that they will need it by around noontime. And if they need it by around noontime, I'm going to be busy doing other things. So I'm just going to run a quick little spritz over top because we got fresh seeds popping. And then I'll be able to move on to planting more beds on the other side.
I turned my back for 5 minutes and it's already got the whole underneath built pretty much. So here's the shape of it. There'll be steps from there going into the house, and then there's steps off the back, which will kind of line up with the back of the deck there. All right, here come the big trees from Eaters. So you got 5 good-sized trees coming here. 3 about 10-foot tall arborvitaes, and then 2 nice 6-footers. Only a few beds left. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Uh-oh.
Oh, she got scared of the drill. Yeah, it's okay.
Fuzzy came to check out the action.
She got scared of the drill. That's all right though. Is that pretty cool looking?
Yeah. Wait,
That's the deck? You excited? What do you think of your deck? You loving it, huh? That's a cool deck. You can already see yourself sunbathing out there, huh? Sun tanning. Little loungers.
Mommy!
Aww. Well, I think I finally decided on our outdoor rug. We're just using what we have this year, and I pulled this out of the house. It's actually an indoor-outdoor rug, and I hosed it down, cleaned it up, and it actually looks really pretty. And the next project Forrest is going to be working on is our back wall. I'm doing something very different instead of just a hanging basket. Fuzzy found a spot that's quiet where she can play, huh? She's so crazy right now, isn't she?
All right, so we got 3 called giant arborvitaes. So we've got one here, and then this one on the ground. So they're about 10, 10, maybe a little over 10 feet tall, and they're probably about 5-6 feet wide. And then we've got a couple smaller. These are different kind of arborvitaes over here. These are a little bit fuller and a little bit of a different color. Mix that dough. I mean dirt.
You wish I was making it.
Yeah. raised bed over here than just the 2 new ones.
We're gonna do a lot of melons in this bed here. We're gonna call this our melon garden. Forrest is already on to the back steps here, but it looks so cool. We got that ugly wheel covered, so now it looks like a real home. It's not going anywhere. Well, we got a big S for Selah. I'm gonna put some ornamental corn in there.
Looks like another bed planted, huh?
It's the last of them. Now we just have to hit up the girls. But yeah, I just knocked them out today.
Yeah. All
I just
right.
want to enjoy it now.
I know, it's like just let's get done so we can just kick our feet up. And so these are the girls' boxes, the only 2 left to go. I've got this one about halfway full.
Long day and it's starting to cool down. I'm so cold, so I put my big flannel on, but I still want to share a few little garden updates with you guys. There's some things that I'm really excited about, and they're new things that I've done this year. So come over here and I'm gonna show you a little sneak peek. So right here is my flower bed, like literally my flower bed. So I shaped like a stem and leaves, super basic, with like the ornamental corn, and then I did sunflowers for the flower head, and then in between I did the cucumbers, some beans over here. We loved growing the cucumbers alongside the corn last year. We had such a great production by mixing the two, that we did it again, but I did it in like a unique way, in a creative way. I was just feeling it that day, you know?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
I know, it's so cute. It's so cute, but I know once it gets bigger, it'll be hard to tell the pattern a little bit more, but I'm hoping to kind of see it from a drone shot, but we'll see. And then over here, this is another thing I'm really excited about. So I love old-fashioned white alyssum. I love that it's white, it's a beautiful ground cover, and it smells so sweet, and it draws in the bees. So what we did was I went ahead and self-seeded a ton of alyssum on here. If it reseeds, I'm hoping it does, because I love it. So if you want to come over here, Jason keeps backing up. I'm like, come on, they want to see it. They don't want to see it.
You know, I was gonna say, where you were standing, normally you can see the road and the house behind, but you couldn't see it, hon.
So here, the alyssum's popping up all over the place, and it goes along the whole garden. So the key to the success of growing the alyssum directly seeded in the garden is to not let it dry out. So right now it's starting to get a little dry, which is fine because it's already germinated, but before it germinates and it's just seed, you do not want to let it dry out. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I did sprinkle a little bit of vermiculite on top to hold in just a little bit more moisture so it didn't dry out as much, and it's coming up gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
And the other surprise in the back, we're gonna have some beautiful ornamental corn as a back border.
Ooh.
So that way in summertime it looks summery, but then in fall time it'll just be a beautiful fall backdrop.
Excellent.
You know me and my ornamental corn.
Yeah,
I can't go without
I love it too. The corn just gives a certain feel.
It does.
It gives height, privacy, and it just feels great. It adds like that farm element into your garden.
It does, and it's so affordable to do.
So we got our trees in and planted today. It feels so good to have that extra layer of privacy and be sitting in the garden and not see the road or the house behind.
Yeah.
Just getting them watered up right now, and we'll get them sprinkled a little more compost on top and mulch. And
It feels so cozy.
it does, and they're nice. These are called green giant arborvitaes. These are one of the fastest growing trees, and they can survive in many different types of soil. Our soil here that they're planted in, it's somewhat black dirt, but all of our soil is really clay-like, and it can survive in wet soil, it can survive in clay soil, lots of different soils, and this is kind of a bad soil area. So They should thrive here.
And look at this awesome deck.
I'm gonna sunbathe on the new deck.
So Forrest did an awesome job, and the girls are with Grandma Karen and Grandpa Mike, who are such a help to Jason and I with the girls. They are so good to us and help us out. And so we are so excited to share this with the girls when they get home.
Cool.
I know.
It would actually be really nice to put one of those like layout chairs on here and just kind of like right in the sun.
So this was for the girls, but this is now Jason's corner. I actually want the science shed. I love the science
Stacy
shed.
does love the science.
Oh, to be a kid again, this would be like my dream room when I was a kid. I loved being outdoors just like Lana and Selah, and so I knew that they would love it. I had this vision when I was on Facebook Marketplace months ago. When was that? October?
Yeah, October, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw this little old shack on wheels, and I said, Jason, I want this, and he looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, but I can see it. I can see it already fixed up, and it would be the perfect little science shed, which we call the Kids Coop, or the Kid Coop.
The Kid Coop.
Yep, and I'm just in love with it.
Yeah.
I added plants in
It
here.
feels amazing with the plants. The greenery really adds.
And we still have to hang their little pictures. We have some other posters inside we still have to hang. And then we'll get it cleaned up and we'll put in the little area rugs in here. And this is something I've been growing in the greenhouse, these two varieties and these house plants. So what's really cool about like this house plant and this house plant, what's really neat is that those were in a basket that were given to our family for my grandma's funeral this past fall. And nobody wanted this basket, and I was like, I'm gonna take it. And so what I did was I divided up all the plants, grew them in the greenhouse all winter up until this time, and look it reminds me of my grandma.
Yeah, they look nice. They do.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Nobody saw the potential, you know? I always see the potential in
Yeah, good thing you do.
Well, Grandma Karen came to bring the girls back. And we got a surprise for them. They're keeping their little eyes closed.
Lana, I know you.
No cheating.
So Lana. Okay, ready? Look at your new porch. Your new front porch and deck. Isn't that awesome?
Go see.
That's so nice. Look at, there's a step in there, and then now you even have steps on the back too.
Oh, look at on the back.
Wow.
That's so cool.
That looks really nice.
Yeah. Isn't this great? You can have your own little chairs up here.
And Lana, did you take a look at your window?
Oh yeah, it's clean now.
It's clean. You can see through it. Lana, what do you think? You love it? Oh. Oh.
Use your steps to get in.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got two fish. One was small and one was cute.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
One was this big and one was this big.
Aw.
Yeah, she's quite the girl. She do everything.
Wow.
And they had such a good time at the park. They love
You
it.
get some cool stuff, Selah?
Yeah, she got money.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah. So that turns into a little butterfly.
Oh, cool. Perfect for the science shed.
I don't want to go in. I just don't want to leave it. Lock me in here for the whole night. I want to.
Alrighty.
Okay. Look at, they could camp in there.
You could have a little sleepover in here. I'll go grab your sleep.
Wait, where's your little lanterns? We're gonna go eat pizza. We're gonna
Yeah.
stuff our faces. Here, turn your little lanterns on. Let's see how those look. Turn them on all the way. Twist it. There you go.
So happy that the girls love it. It makes us smile, and now they can be out here having lots of fun when we're out here working too.